War is a fast action strategy wargame with a distinctly minimalist feel. The idea is that you're a general for hire, and you've got the whole world to play with. The single player campaign is good for a dozen hours or so, and the developer has recently added in an offline skirmish mode in case of the fairly likely event that you can't find a populated server for a multiplayer game. In the course of your career, you'll be fighting for several different nations and sending your troops all over the world. And this is the title's single biggest strength. The game map covers the whole world, and it's utterly glorious. It zooms seamlessly from outer space to city level detail, and even though the graphics have a low-tech retro feel, it's great to look at. But this is a strategy game, and strategy games are all about the units. These don't look nearly quite as impressive, but they get the job done. Command and control is pared down to the bare minimum. You just select a unit and tell it where to go and who to fight. Every unit on the battlefield has the same strength, so the basic tactic is a numbers game. If you have more troops than your opponent, you're gonna win. There are a few nuances. Infantry are slow, but they're twice as strong in cities. Tanks are just fast. Planes are really fast, and unlike land units, they can withdraw from combat, but they do have a limited range. You also get nukes and 3 different types of ships to play with. The single-player campaign has 2 distinct styles of mission. The first, and most entertaining, is a puzzle-like affair, in which you have limited resources with which to complete your objective. These missions usually take a few goes to solve, and the game encourages you to replay them in order to do better next time. The second type of mission is far more traditional. Here you're fighting for control of cities, because cities give you an income. That income lets you build units, and then you use those units to take more cities and increase your income, and build more units and get more cities, and so on and so on and so on until you win. It's exactly the same type of gameplay formula that you find in some of the introversion titles or in the space game Galcon, and it's entertaining for a while. The only problem is that the AI is sometimes cautious, sometimes aggressive, and sometimes indecisive, but after a while it's quite predictable. This means that these scenarios tend to come down to build and rush tactics, repeated many times. When you add in a few frustrations due to a fiddly one-button interface, I found that my interest started to wane about 8 hours into the game. Despite this, War gets a lot of things right. If the gameplay matched those map graphics, then this really would be a must-have title. As it is, it's a budget-priced game that's good fun while it lasts.